It's a big day. The boys and I are super excited because we're making the classic Arby's beef and cheddar. I'm especially excited because it was my idea. Max is usually the guy to suggest the fast food items. And today it was me, and I sent him a picture and I go, "You want to make this?" And he was like, "Oh, hell yes." So show the picture because this is what we're going for, and I can't wait. And we're gonna get there by grilling a little prime rib on the grill behind me. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. But we have one. We have one here, haven't opened it up. We like to compare. Let's have a look at what we're dealing with, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yes. Classic beef. Not beef and cheddar, beef and cheddar.
Does this say meat craft?
Oh, on the side.
What does that even mean?
Meat craft. We'll look it up. So show the picture. Let's have the picture on one side and this on the other as I open it up.
All right.
Ready?
Ready. Oh.
Does it look exactly like the picture?
Yeah.
Look, there's some beef.
How sad.
How sad. All right, let's have a scope inside before we try it. Okay, well, sort of an okay amount of roast beef, right? I have an observation. It's a weak-ass little amount of sauce down here. And this is their signature sauce, whatever that is.
Arby's sauce.
Arby's sauce. But do you see the way this cheese has that hard edge?
Yeah.
It looks like a piece of cheese they
A
use.
slice.
And that's not what I'm imagining. I'm imagining they're using, oh, here we go, cheese sauce. Okay, so maybe I'm being too harsh.
I don't know. That does look like a piece that was melted.
It's just got that edge thing there too.
If it was the sauce, when it was pressed down, it would have spread all around to the edges.
See, we spend a lot of time at Hamburgers and not making sure that when there's a sauce, it's here. If this is your first bite, you're getting effed and you're not getting any sauce, and the whole thing tastes different. So sauce, wow, there ain't nothing special there. Let's see this. Nope. Boys, you want a bite?
Sure.
Here we go, boys. Everybody take a bite. Try and go right there in the middle so you get the benefit of sauce and roast beef.
I actually have a pretty good bite right there. A little bit of everything. Ready?
They're really weak with that bottom signature sauce of theirs, though.
Yeah.
It's okay. The cheese sauce is a little weird tasting, no?
Yeah.
Max just took his of me.
Ours
Chance?
is gonna be so much better than that.
Not bad. Soft bun.
Yeah, bun's nice, onion bun. So I'm down with that. The roast beef by itself is, you can get it without sauce. Super thin, lacking in almost everything, and nowhere near the color that was promised on that picture. That's what pisses me off. It's like, look how thin it is.
It's like translucent.
Yeah.
I can see you through it.
All right. So we're quite certain we can do better than that. Grilling the prime rib is going to take care of a lot of that. All right, so let's do this. Let's make our seasoning, hit the roast beef with it, get it on the grill. Then we can take care of our Arby's signature sauce and our cheddar. You like that, boys?
Love it.
Yeah.
Here we go. And here's what we're dealing with. Hello, princess. Prince, I don't know. A prime roast beef. Prime rib. Could use any kind of cut you want. It's on sale. I fell in love, and we're going to use this. There's a little extra fat on here that I don't want. I'm not going to touch anything inside, of course, but the outside has just a little bit. So using my new 8-inch Sam the Cooking Guy carving knife, coming soon to a Thanksgiving table near you, and of course it has the signature face on the ass.
Of course.
Because who doesn't want their face on it? Okay, so let's just trim a bit, shall we? A little bit. Don't need to take it all off. What do we say about fat? Fat means flavor, right? And we want that.
We put it on a t-shirt.
That's what we did. So we'll just get a little bit off, a little bit of this extra off. And then have a look up here. The top is, there's a tiny bit we can take off. Beauteous Maximus. And here, all right, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Let's get rid of this. And if we're okay with everything, and I think we are, time to season. Before we get to our roast, we're gonna make our seasoning for it. We're gonna make the seasoning for it.
We gonna make,
and that will consist of kosher salt, decent amount, black pepper, cracked, coarse, little onion powder, little garlic powder, and last but not least, just a little smoked paprika. Just a little. Like, I don't know what the Arby's taste profile is exactly for this. So, meat. So we mix this. And then when we're ready for seasoning, the seasoning's done. Next, the roast. Often when you cook a piece of meat like this on a grill, even in an oven, you use a binder. We've done this before in the oven, and I've used mustard. Little extra flavor, holds all the seasoning. I'm not using that today. I'm using that, Japanese mayo. And you're going to be okay with it, everybody, including you, Max. All right? So here's how this is going to happen. Start at the bottom. Give it a little goosh. And I said, are you okay if I use my hands, Max? And Max said, yeah. Just like that. Yeah. Brush would be better.
I'm sure everybody's dying to see your hands massage the meat with the mayo.
Before we turn it over, season nicely. Look, this is a thick little piece of meat. Don't, Max. You can see his face.
I didn't say anything.
He's like 2-year-old back there. I don't know. Okay, so this is beautiful. Let's turn this kid over. Yes, we're going to lose a little bit of that, but it's fine. And now we'll continue our mayoing. And that will look like this. All the way down this side, here. And for anybody that's freaking out thinking this is going to be horrifying, well, it's only going to be horrifying to people that can't stand mayo. But I don't want you to think that it's going to be like eating gloppy mayo at the end, because it absolutely is not. You won't even know. You'll just know it's freaking delicious.
Did they not see the mayo on the buffalo chicken grilled cheese?
Right. So now we start to season very nicely. Sorry, my hands are going to have to get a little bit gross here, just for a sec, so I can do the ends. This side. Oops. Beautiful. I'm so happy with this. Okay, I'm set. Does it look good?
Yeah.
Right, you know what I say? Let's grill this biatch. Here's the plan. I'm set up for 2-zone cooking. This side is all the way on. Can't hold my hand there for very long. This side is off. This is the temperature probe for my fireboard that tells me what the internal temperature here is. So we're going to move this off for a sec. Put the roast right here, and that will look like this. And what this is doing is basically cooking this like an oven, right? We're using the ambient temperature, not direct temp, but ambient temperature from the whole thing to heat this guy up. I'm going to take this kid and put him back in here. I want to be approximately 450 degrees for 20 minutes or so. Then we're going to turn it down to 350 and let it live there until it's done, and an internal temperature of about 130. So we'll shut the lid and we'll let it start to happen. All right, so it's been like 10 minutes and we're somewhere around the mid 400s. I'm going to turn it down. I didn't mean to do that. Remember what I said? I just want everybody to share on this side of the heat coming right there. So we'll give it another 10 minutes and then we're going to lower the temperature to 350. All right, turn our buddy again. This time we're going to go this way. And we're just going to do this throughout the cooking time. But right now I'm going to throw another probe in so I get a sense of the temperature. So gentle pressure. It's like the doctor doing a rectal exam. All right, take a little deep breath in and you'll feel a little pressure there. There we go. Nice. So now this will start registering. I could have put it in right away. Of course, you can see I'm losing temperature inside rapidly because the lid's open. And this guy's at 77 degrees. So we'll close her up, and we'll let it do its thing, and we'll continue to turn and turn. Because it's an indirect situation, we're going to end up having to turn that roast from here to here to here to here. Like every half hour or so. I just want it to cook completely evenly. Because one side is facing that heat, I want to give all the sides a chance to face that heat. It's probably 3 hours. That's slightly more than 3 pounds. Let's call that 3.5 pounds. It's probably going to be 2.5 to 3 hours to get to 130 degrees. In the meantime, we have 2 sauces to make. It is the Arby's beef and cheddar. You know cheddar will be involved, and then there's a sauce on the bottom that we got to get to. So let's do that now, and then we can just sit back and wait for the magic. And the first one is the Arby's sauce. So let's have a look at what we're dealing with, shall we? I mean, I think it's like a thin ketchup, but it's a lighter ketchup. if anything, right?
I think it's a little more vinegary, if I recall. Am I right?
Yeah, what is that flavor though? What is that flavor?
Rice vinegar?
No, you tell me. You want to
What's
try
in
it?
the thing?
Well, so I've got garlic powder here.
Worcester.
That's what it is.
Good palate, Max.
Really good. He's got a good palate. So let's do this. We're just gonna give it a little ketchup. That's what we're going for. That. Well, I guess I need to make more, right? Because I don't want to be cheap with it like them. So there's absolutely Worcestershire in here. But this actually kind of lightened it somehow, didn't it? So this is too thick. I think this needs...
You haven't put any vinegar in yet.
No, I was thinking I might do water too, but tiny bit. Still looks too thick, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay, a little splash of water then. This might be it. Not exactly in color, but then
It's pretty damn close.
that pack, it is pretty close actually. That packet says tomato paste. So it's pretty good. Let's just thin it a bit.
No.
No, maybe
Don't
not.
thin it a bit.
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
You want to taste it, Mr. Good Palate?
I think it could use a little more vinegar.
Really?
It's a little more sweet than that one. And the consistency is... Oh no, that one's thicker.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, so then it's good. It's very...
I don't think it needs
incredibly
more
close.
vinegar.
Why
Okay.
the f*** are you asking me anyway?
Well, I don't know, because you're an asshole. All right, cheese. Let's go to the Evo for this one. So this to me has always been one thing, Cheese Whiz. Well, a couple things, but the main component I think is going to be Cheese Whiz. So let's give it this. This is going to have to thin out a bit. I have some milk at the ready. I'm going to go with a tiny pinch of salt, like that. A little bit of garlic powder. I think I need a little splooch of milk to get it where I want it. That is so annoying. Why did I use a metal spoon?
Wow, it's looking great though.
It's looking beautiful.
It's certainly a bit more smooth than the first Mexican cheese sauce we made.
All right, so let's just have a little taste of this. I've got some shredded cheddar. I'm going to put a little bit in. I feel like I want the flavor to be just a little more intense. What is that, like 2 tablespoons, right? I just want it to be cheesier, and the addition of the milk started to thin it out a bit, taste-wise, and I didn't want that. Yeah, those little pieces will melt in, and this is going to be great. All right, I think we're good here. Max loves that. You love that so much, that super sexy. Wow, 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 chicka bow, wow. All right, let's check our meat. Meat. Yeah, let's check our meat. Yeah. Meat. Boom! Not ready yet. We're at 110 degrees, right? 20 degrees to go. Time to turn them again, though. Just like that. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay, good. Thank you. All right, we want to keep the lid shut because the heat will stay in. But we're almost there. Well, it was 130 and Max took too long to get his camera. It's now 131, but it's perfect and we're going to yank it. All righty then. So, I'll take this kid out. This can now come off. And this guy, I'm just going to put on here. Quick cover. Loose tent. 20 minutes. We'll be back. All right, there's our kid. Look at him. Is that beautiful or what? See the crust? Yeah. And we cooked it on the grill. Yeah. And it just takes that indirect style, ladies and gentlemen. Not on the hot side, but benefiting from the hot side. So let's cut some and see how we've done. You know, the outside piece always goes for those that like it a little bit more well done. And by, oh boy. Meat. Yeah. So the goal here is meat. Super thin, oh my gosh. Super thin slices.
That's why we got the carving knife out.
That's why we have the Sam the Cooking Guy 8-inch carving knife. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. That's what this is meant to be. And again, everybody, I cannot stress enough that cooking this way, moving the meat around, helps you get what you, I believe, so crave. This wall-to-wall, top-to-bottom, end-to-end, beautiful, same color. Okay, a couple more, and then we're going to assemble. Who's ready to assemble?
Yeah.
And we build. All right. Okay, come on. That is as pretty as a picture. Damn Helen damn. All right, so it's going to look like this. We start with our onion bun, just like they do. I've toasted it. I don't know if they did, but I toasted mine because I like this little textural difference. And now our Arby's signature sauce on the bottom that we think is pretty darn close to what they did. And by the way, spread out much nicer than theirs was. And now a little pile of our roast beef. And by little pile, I mean much more than they used. Closer to what the picture looks like. So you take your pile.
Yeah.
Mother, may I? Like that. That looks like their picture, am I right? Okay, now the hard part, Max. And our cheese sauce looks like this. Oh, hey now. Come on, buddy.
Wow.
Everything I do is for Max. For Max's damn picture. And then the lid. Oh. Ah. All right, get out of the way, everybody. Let him take his picture. Okay, so let's just remember the picture, Max. Show the picture that we built from. So there's the picture. Here's the real thing that we made. And here's what we ordered that was delivered. Could you put all three on the screen?
I can.
The picture, the real, and what came. Now, I get that when things are delivered, it's a little different, but hello, at least compare this to their picture. It's what world are they working in?
It's like they went, all right, sandwich is ready. Can you get me that flattening press? We want to make sure they can't see anything on the inside.
And once again, I can't even
It's
do
like
it.
brown.
I can't even do it. All right, I need a bite. Let's do this. All right, I'm having a bite. I'm going in. I'm going in big because I want a big bite. And this, ladies and gentlemen, will be my bite right here. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a motherfucking beef and cheddar. Okay, and so for a young viewer at home, Timmy, we have the meats. In a very big way, my friend. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here, hanging, subscribing. Thank you. We love you all. What do we need to tell them? What do they need to know? The Xylus garlic press thing is about to go down hard, and you're gonna like it, but only for subscribers. And then some other cool stuff we can't even honestly remember right now. But thanks. Get on it, Sparky. Get on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We got them. Is it we have the meats? We got the meats.
We got the meats.
We have the meats. Or is it we got the
I think
meats?
it's we have. Beth, is it we have or we got the meats? We've got the meats.
Quick look.
We have the meat.
We have meat. Chonce. Just a little more intense.
Can you grab the battery, Chansey? Is
Yeah,
there a
which
backup
battery?
one? Yes.
You can take the camera off me now.
Down there.
Here you go.
I take my AirPods, put them in. My phone, I'd say half the time says connected Chance's earpods. And what's the key? Taking your time, cooking a nice piece of roast beef the right way on the grill, letting it get the colors that was all just bullshit I just said there. Forget
All right,
that.
just pick it up.
Yeah.